This lesson is particularly for students preparing to sit WAEC, NECO, or JAMB examinations. The structures we want to look at, the concepts we want to look at, the questions we want to look at in today's class have been extracted from your past questions. So you have to give utmost attention to their analysis, to the explanations I'll be offering in this class. And of course, whether or not you're hoping to write these exams, you're just there, a random English language speaker, you want to improve your spoken English, or your writing skill as a writer or an editor, this class is also for you, because the truth is, this concept is one where your ChatGPT, Meta AI tools might fail you, especially if you're not using the upgraded versions of these tools. Right, so let's get to the class. There are 3 questions to take. Like I said, these questions have been extracted from the past questions, and you should know that questions like this are often repeated by these examination bodies, the NECO, the WAEC, and the JAMB. So the first question says, I wish I dash how to swim when I was young, or maybe when I was younger. I think that should have been the best structure. The right word to use, that should have been younger, when I was younger. Okay. Of course, this is also correct, especially if the person talking here is an old person. I wish I dash how to swim when I was younger, when I was young. The first option here is knew. The second is know. C is had known. D is now. Second question says, if only the girl dashed to school yesterday, the robbers wouldn't have seen her. The 4 options: went, had gone, goes, go. And finally, we have how I wish Mary dash to the market now. How I wish Mary dash to the market now. There is something very common. There is something particularly common with these 3 questions, and that's the use of the expression wish. I wish, if only, and I wish. Now, this structure is born from the concept of subjunctives. Subjunctives. And I'm sure you must have seen this concept being explained time and time on this channel, right? Or on this page. It all depends on where you're watching from. If you're watching on YouTube, you understand that on this channel, this is one concept I've taught time and time and time again. The same applies to those watching maybe on Facebook or on TikTok, right? So the concept that explains these questions is the concept of subjunctives. And of course, you will realize, you understand that one important thing about subjunctives is that they don't have the verbs in the present tense. Your answer for subjunctive for structures like this cannot be in the present tense. Rather, you can only have 2 types of verbs, forms of verbs for subjunctive questions. The first can be a past tense verb, and the second can be the past participle. Right. Okay, for those who might be asking, in case this is the first time coming across my channel or coming across my face, you should understand that there are indicators to subjunctives. The first is this I wish structure. Once you see I wish structure, if only, I would rather, these are structures, indicators to subjunctives, or you have it's time, it's about time, it is about time, or it's high time. These are indicators to subjunctives. So once you see these indicators, now you're dealing with subjunctives. And I did say that subjunctives cannot have the verbs in the present tense. Rather, they can only have the verbs in the past tense or in the past participle. Now, here is the rule that applies to what we have here. How do you know when to have your answer in the past tense? And how do you know when to have your answers in the past participle? It's very easy. You go back to the question and look for the time specified in the question. If the structure is in the present tense, if the expression is woven in the present tense, if the time is spoken about in the question is present, then your subjunctive answer should be in the past. And also, if the time being talked about, the time in which the expression is woven, is in the past, your verb should be in the past participle. It's as easy as that. So what that means is a subjunctive expression in the present tense takes its verb in the past. That was the rule number 1. The second rule states that when you have a subjunctive expression in the past, the answer, your verb, should always be in the past participle. So let's go back to the first question. I wish I dash how to swim when I was younger, or when I was young, when I was much younger. Here was when I was young. It means this person is an adult. This person is much older now. So this is was. Was is talking about an action in the past. It's talking about a time, a past time. This is a past time. Right. So this expression is woven in the past. And because it's woven in the past, your answer, your verb should be in the past participle. So let's go to the options. New is in the past. New is past, right? So it cannot be the answer. Why? The rule states that if the expression is woven in the past, if this is a subjunctive expression is woven in the past, the structure is woven in the past, your verb should be in the past participle. So this is in the past already. The expression is in the past. Your answer cannot be in the past. It should be past participle. Let's go to option B. Now. Now is a plural singular verb. Now is a plural present tense verb. So it's a verb in the present tense. So that's wrong. This is present, and that's wrong. Present, what's wrong with this marker? Present is wrong. This also wrong. Now, had known, past participle, had known. This is the right answer. Past participle, let me start here. Participle. That's the right answer. This is your answer. Now, knows is wrong because it's a singular present tense verb. So this is wrong. The answer, the full expression should be, I wish I had known how to swim when I was younger. Remember, subjunctive expressions don't talk about real expression, real situation. They talk about past regrets, imaginations, prayers, and the like. So we come to the second question. If only the girl dashed to school yesterday. If only the girl dashed to school yesterday, the robbers wouldn't have seen her. So the same applies, the same explanation applies to this structure, to this question. Now, what time do we have expressed in the subjunctive expression? The time in is past, yesterday. If only the girl dashed to school yesterday time, this is a past time, right? It's a past event. And because it's in the past, your answer should be in the past participle. So option A is went. Went is past, and that's wrong, right? Option B, had gone. This is the right answer. This is the right answer because it's past participle. And for those who don't know how to recognize past participle, the only indicator to past participle is you having the HAD verb before the V3 form of the verb. HAD, had, before a V3 verb. So that's that about that. Girls is wrong. This is a verb, is a singular verb in the present form, in the present tense. And this is girl, a plural present tense verb. Wrong. So that is that about that. Finally, we have how I wish Mary dash to the market now. How I wish Mary dash to the market right now. The time being talked about here is present now. Now is what you have here. And the rule states that a subjunctive expression in the present tense, in the present, will take its verb in the past, not in the past participle. A subjunctive expression, I beg your pardon, a subjunctive expression in the present, expressed in the present, will take its verb in the past. That's the rule. Is that clear? Let's come to the options. This is go, present tense, and that's wrong. So I can include subjunctives now. So this is wrong. Go. Go is a present plural verb, so it's wrong. Went. Yes, that's the right answer. Went is the past form of go. Are we clear with that? Remember, if the subjunctive expression is expressed in the present tense, your answer should always be in the past. So went is the only verb in the past tense here. So that's why went is the right answer. Now we have had gone. This is past participle. The subjunctive expression in the present does not take its verb in the past participle. Rather, it takes its verb in the past tense. So that's why had gone is wrong. And gals is what we have here. Gals is a singular present tense verb. That can never be the answer. So that's basically the answers to these questions and how you can attempt questions like this in case you have them come out or repeated in your own examination this year or whatever year it is you are sitting your exam. So thanks a lot for watching to the very end. If you found this video really impactful, Do well to give it a like, subscribe to this channel if you haven't, follow on TikTok, on Facebook as well, and make sure that you share this content to as many students or writers, editors, or speakers of the English language who may like learning this. See you next time, but remember to keep speaking right and keep writing right. Come to Ben's English Lab, Ben's English Lab, Ben's